Alright, gamers. I wanted to show a potato farm trading hall combination. Check this out. Alright, I'm starting to build up my base a little bit. I'm getting ready to go build a nether base, so it's going to take some lava buckets and stuff down there because I'm going to make some chests and a smelter. That way I can get the nether. I'm going for nether gold and the gravel. That's all I'm going for. Gravel turns into flint, nether gold, because I'm trying to do some zombification. I need to zombify 2 clerics so I can sell them zombie flesh, rotten flesh, for the cheap. Okay, and so let's make sure I've got this on. Here we go. Check this out. Just to show off a little bit. Here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I've done, if you've seen my other videos, this used to be a huge trading hall. Just guys lining both sides here, and then like a third row over there. That was kind of a little bit out of pocket. Now I've turned this into a farm. This house is temporary. This is my industrial area, all this over here. So I'm going to move out of this cave, or hole, cubby hole, or whatever. Now I've got 2 horses to breed. Now I've got, oh my god, chickens, pigs, cows, and sheep. Okay, I'm gonna build my house right here, away from the sound of the animals and the iron farm generator that's going right there. A nice view of my little, the wheat field is just for looks. Honestly, I just put that there for looks. I put some hay bales in the middle of it. I don't even mess with that. But I'm going to build my house right here with this view out front, like a whole glass front on my house. I hadn't even started on it yet, but this is the spot I've picked next to my trading hall, because that way I can do all my work here, generating iron for me there. I'm experimenting with planting like 4 or 5 spruce trees right next to each other and making a wall of wood. That way I can go up there and just mine all that down. See, if you just plant them right next to each other, they just grow in a wall of wood, and then you can just mine out all those blocks. Okay, so here is my trading hall, my new trading hall. All I did was just one at a time, grabbed my villagers in boats. Ooh, I need to move this. I think an Enderman did this. Not good. Okay. Well, I could have used it as a lookout point for a moment. Like I said, my guys used to be right there on that, in that area there. What I've done is moved them all down here. Oops, missed. Not very good at this game. Okay, now all of my villagers are around the perimeter. I need to zombify these 2 guys and this guy. So that's 15. That way, that can get him down to a single emerald glass trade, like my other ones. Okay? And these guys are for rotten flesh. And then maybe one more zombification on this guy, because he's not quite down to 1 for 1. Oh, he's going to make me look foolish now. Oh, it's him. Yeah. I need to zombify him one more time to lock the 1 for 1. Okay. But what I've done is put this around the perimeter of a potato field, and this farmer picks the potatoes, plants the potatoes. I mean, destroyed the area right around the composter, but it doesn't matter. He's got plenty of field to deal with. And then he goes to the edge and tries to throw these guys potatoes. I've put hoppers all the way around. It starts in the center. These hoppers go this way into this chest. You can see the little nipple down there. All the other on this side go there he is, picking potatoes and replanting potatoes. That's all he does. I completely filled this field with potatoes before I put him in there. That way he didn't have like carrots and stuff in his inventory where he would mix. Okay. So, and then all these hoppers start halfway and they go around this way, right under the fence, and then they feed into this chest. I did a little test, and in my last hardcore world I discovered this design when they were trying to throw potatoes to the guys outside. So I've got all these villagers here that have never been in my breeder. I think a couple may have, so they might have full inventories still, but he throws the potatoes at the fence, and if you stand at a fence with a hopper under it and try to throw a potato over it, you see that as the potato hits the vertical plane of the fence, it just disappears right out of midair. It never bounces on the ground. It lands at your feet. It just automatically disappears as soon as you throw it. See, he's over there talking to everybody. A couple of guys I put down, as soon as I put them in their stalls next to this farm, they had hearts. So he's steadily trying to feed these guys. Okay, now look at this. Infinite potatoes. He had 5 stacks of potatoes in here before I even finished putting my villagers around the perimeter. Like, I was bringing them down here and building my normal little stalls that I normally build. And then he just steadily throws potatoes at them, which they never get them because so their inventory stays empty. Look at the potatoes. Now, all I eat is golden carrots. No, I got plenty. I don't have a need for potatoes anymore because all I eat is golden carrots. But I use the potatoes for the pigs. I use the potatoes to feed my villagers in the breeder up there at the iron farm. I need to bring one more down here and make, I don't know, it's I've got pretty much everybody I need here. These are for the stick trade. My cartographers are for the glass trade. I mean, I think they're 1 for 1 over here. 1 glass pane. All right. So once you get the glass pane trade going, you buy your glass from your librarians. Okay. 1 emerald, you get 4 of these, and it makes, I don't know, like 16 glass panes or whatever. You go over here, you sell the glass panes 1 for 1 for these guys. That's 16 emeralds every time you step between the 2 workstations. This trade is broken or overpowered in the best way because you've got everything you need with these guys and everything you need with those guys. You can just do it right here. The thing with the stick trade is you have to go over here and mine the tree and to make the sticks. So there is simply an external element to the stick trade, you know, and then you have to come over here and make sticks out of them and sell them. Okay, is it getting dark? But this potato farm, the way it's designed, with the hoppers right under the fence, so you still get a full-size field, and then the hungry villagers surrounding him, he's constantly throwing potatoes in here. Yeah, I mean, you could damn near sit here and watch it go up. So if you need potatoes, if you want, like, check this out. Okay, honestly, I could take those potatoes as they sit and put them in a furnace and make baked potatoes out of them. I could put a furnace right down there. I've got a lava generator up there that I need to move down here a little bit closer. But you could bake potatoes. They give excellent amount of XP. So between the trades with the villagers, because they give killer XP. There was a time where I was up to 71 levels just through leveling up through the villagers. Okay, it is all the XP you'll ever need just trading. But then I could put a furnace down there and bake potatoes, and every time you pull a stack of baked potatoes out, you get XP. That would be more XP. So The villagers would make XP in the trades, and that farmer is steadily feeding XP into that chest. Okay? And with the stick trade and the glass trade going, I mean, seriously. And if you look up here, every flint you see is an emerald. Every stick you see is an emerald. That's stacks of emeralds in the bank just waiting to be cashed out. Okay? You know, that's why I like going to the nether and using my Fortune 3 shovel, because every block of gravel is a flint. No question about it. You don't bring home flint if you have Fortune 3 shovel. I mean, you don't bring home gravel. You better take another shovel with you if you want to bring home gravel, because they all turn into flint. So all those are emeralds waiting to happen. Each one of those is emeralds waiting to happen. And I've got these blocks of emeralds. And at this point, I got a full chest of blocks of logs. I mean, you know, seriously. And then my iron farm, I put singles there just to hold the space. They're placeholders, basically. You know, blocks of iron with stacks of ingots. You know, I just made those blocks because I had these all the way full of stacks of ingots, and so I made these blocks to kind of make room. And then I've got this automatic composter here that I throw the poppies in, and it makes bone meal. So it's a bone meal farm with iron farm. I've got this here to make the blocks and stuff like that, and buckets for my lava generator up there. But here's my guy down here still, and I'm wondering, since this is working so well, I mean, this iron generator, this iron farm is just way doing a good job. Seriously. I don't know why you would need to put a zombie up there to scare your guys. It just one after another as it is, as fast as they can make them. And then, you know, I'll just pull a, you know, villager out, you know, make it into somebody, you know, whoever I need to in the trading hall. Okay. What happened? Oh, I flew. I put this water here when I started building this because I was so nervous about building this without elytra. And I didn't want to fall to my death. I can take this up now, but I use it for the water now. But I went and beat the dragon and stuff in between starting to build this and finishing it, because it is really scary building this way up high with no elytra on. I couldn't handle it. I started building it and I just put it on hold until I got my elytra. It was not fun. We'll go up here and have a look at the mob generator. This mob farm is one of the fastest ones I've ever built. I've built them all the same design over and over again. I don't know. I guess this location is just really hot because they are coming in as fast. This is a Voltrox design. I kind of modified it a little bit. Because, see, I started building it using the staircase around the outside. And when I got to the top and I started to build these legs out here, it got way too scary. But I've got this for disenchant. I got this to combine because I'm combining. See, it's got 3 tags there at the bottom line. I've combined a couple here to make power 2 out of these power 1s that were coming in. Power 3, power 4, 3 tags. I combined 2 power 3s. So that's power 4 and unbreaking. Now, the one I got on me right now has infinity because I need infinity for the dragon fight. But you can tell it's going away, you know, and eventually I'm going to have to mend it up. If you don't want to use infinity and you just want to use mending, so you never lose your power 5 bow, you know, you can do that, you know, but you got to carry around stacks of arrows with you, which this is virtually an arrow and bone meal. I use the trap doors, so when I'm working, I can walk around down here. Now everybody puts trap doors there, right? And I had trap doors all the way around, and I forgot what I was going to do. And every time I'd walk around the edge, I was scared a creeper would make eye contact with me through the gap and blow up. And so I put these slabs here. So now I don't have access to the edge anymore because I used to have trap doors here, and I should have just closed them, right? So what I do is I'll bring some shulker boxes up here and put them right there, and then just fill them up. I just disenchant for the XP and then throw the leather tunics and stuff like that over the edge. Let's see if we hit level 50 in one swipe of the sword. Now, I've got sharpness 5. But what I did was the last one I built, you know, you go the 22 blocks up and they get a single shot kill, right? Well, for some reason, as they would float in the water up there, they were just above the 22 block and they were hitting and dying. And I was getting no XP and I couldn't put my looting to good use. They were just hitting and dying. So this one, I just built it 20 blocks up from that level right there. So really they're only falling 19 and a half blocks. It brings, you know, they're not a one-shot kill, almost. I guess some of them might be, but I mean, come on, you know, I get the looting advantage and make sure they're not dying, because this is definitely an XP and looting farm. I don't want to just drop them and kill them. It really was annoying to build all this and to have them die every time they hit the ground here. And they were not spawning very fast in my last one for some reason. And I got hills around here. You're supposed to go to a quote-unquote high part of your world. And, you know, they're single shot. Single shot. Single shot. Yeah, you know, they're mostly single shot. Every once in a while we'll have one that's not. You know, sometimes they have feather falling or something on them. But, all right, let's see if I grabbed anything on accident. Yes. Potato. Oh man, I get potatoes and carrots. Why do I have an egg? Oh, probably from running around. You know, I think there was nothing in this back one back here. You know, making sure you get the looting on the creepers was the important thing, and that's what I was losing, was the looting on the creepers. I wasn't getting. Ooh, somebody's got thorns. I wasn't getting the gunpowder and stuff like I was wanting, okay, without the looting. I don't need any of this stuff on me right now. I'm not here to do any of this. I combine all these to make brand new ones. You can do this just in your inventory page right here in your crafting box. You just combine non-enchanted bows and stuff like that. But really, all this rotten flesh, bone meal, and I've got stacks and stacks of arrows downstairs. I'm saving the helmets because I wear gold helmets, right? And it's not netherite. I figured at some point, protection 4, respiration 3. I mean, you know, Maybe I can pick up something like Aqua Affinity or something on one of these. But I'm just combining gold helmets because I wear gold helmets all the time for when I go to the nether. I just don't have to change my armor set. Oh, I've got a bed here, so I put a cover over my head too, so I don't get attacked by the phantoms while I'm up here, because sometimes I spend days doing this. But you have to kill everybody in here, shut the doors, and then go to bed, because if not, you get monsters nearby. Here I left all my leftover construction equipment materials here in case I need them. I don't know. Sweeping edge. I need to cop a sweeping edge book and put it on my sword, and then it'll be complete. You know what? And sometimes what I'll do, and I don't know if this is true or not. Well, I mean, I know the idea behind it is true. Sometimes what I'll do, though, is I'll let these guys, I'll hit them. Let's see if I can let's get some guys built up here. We don't need creepers built up. We need zombies. Sometimes what I'll do is when I have a bunch of zombies in here, I'll just come up and hit them and then shut the door, because zombies can call back up. Like if they're a captain or whatever, right? And zombies can call back up. So I'll hit them, injure them, not kill them, just injure them a little bit, and then let them call their friends in. And I feel like that increases the spawn rate a little bit, honestly. But everything's really close here, kind of. I've got pretty much all I need at this point to be completely OP. But I want to zombify those clerics so that way I can get 1 for 1. This goes under trades, I guess. Now, at this point, I think I had it under drops. Yeah. But they go under trades now, but not yet. Not until I get my guys zombified. Weapons. It's an arrow farm. Seriously. That generator upstairs totally generates arrows and bows and bone meal. Blocks and blocks of bone. Oh, more potatoes. I bought these back when I was upgrading my farmer, and I was going to eat them around camp, but I never have. I guess I could just throw them away at this point. Let's get everything we don't need out of our inventory. Oh, let's get rid of this. This. Now, I thought I didn't have enough gold to make enough golden apples to zombify my guys. But as it turns out, sweet. These in this ancient city, which is just right over there by the spawn. There's an ancient city right below spawn. Ending Swift Sneak 3. Yeah, because I wanted to put that on my leggings, just to complete, completionist effort. Time is it? Okay. Whoa, don't go that way. planted all the sugar cane here. Massive sugar cane farm. For paper and sugar, I guess, but oh god. Get over here where there's not any tall grass. Huh. I don't know where he came from. Anyway, I planted that for rockets. Planted that for scaffolding. I didn't plant it so dense that I couldn't walk through it. And I guess I don't need it anymore now that I've built that. I'm pretty much done with scaffolding. I love to see that flame. But like I said, I planted that just for the paper, for rockets. I built that just for gunpowder. Of course, I built this for infinite everything. So my base is absolutely OP at this point. Everything I might need. I've got full diamond armor and tools and stuff without ever going mining all the iron I need. I think I went mining a little bit for iron to start my base, but I mean 63 diamonds, and I don't need them. I don't need physical diamonds. And I've got full enchantment of every enchantment I could think of. Everything here. Let's go back inside for a second. Oh, I want this. This is coming with me. I've got full Unbreak and Mending Protection 4. So Prot 4, everything. Feather Fallen, Depth Strider. I had to get Swift Sneak from, which I haven't put on my pants yet. I had to get Swift Sneak from an ancient city, of course. And really I only wanted Swift Sneak so I could bridge out in the end and not be all slow and stuff when I'm in sneak mode or squat or whatever, crouch. And now that I've got an elytra, whatever. But I'm still going to put it on there eventually when I care. Have I got everything I need? And I buy lanterns now instead of using coal for torches, because I got a thing in my heart where it's like I was running out of coal in one of my last videos. Oh, when I was going to the end, I didn't have any coal. I had like 24 coal, and I was heading to the end, and I couldn't find the stronghold. I think it was my last video. I just couldn't find the stronghold for nothing, so I had to come back home and redo my inventory for combat. What do you drop? And then I wanted to start, because I started finding coal veins, but I couldn't pick them up because my inventory was full, ready for the dragon fight. So, but I'm still not nervous, but there's still a certain amount of trepidation for using coal since I don't use coal for furnaces anymore. I don't use coal for torches anymore. And since I've got blocks and blocks of logs, I guess I could make charcoal, to be honest. But everything gets produced right there in that little area. That's just lovely. And seriously, I need to take this up. There's no need for it. Anyway, the last time I showed my nether portal, I don't think I went into it. But I built my nether portal down here. And this was just a random dig. I just came down in that little cave, which was right below my house, and just randomly dug down at an angle until I hit a cave. Not even joking. And then I found that ore vein, that iron vein, right over to the right, just below my nether portal. It's got some gold and stuff over there, I guess. But I don't think I went through the portal. I came down as low as I could before I built this portal. Hello? That's hilarious. Okay, this is what I want to do here. I don't want the bass to escape. I like them in here. Stop it. All right. Now, what I've run into is the zombified piglins beat the door down. When they want to go through, they want to go through. They're not. Where did my bats go? Did they go back? Dang it. Anyway, I was here, and not so much the ones from the outside, but the ones downstairs that spawn down in the tunnels will come up and try to get out, and they'll beat the door down, and I don't want that. So there's an iron door. So today I was watching a video by IBX Toy Cat. I love that guy. I love his videos. The dude's a trip. Okay, I suggest you go watch his videos if you haven't heard of him. IBX Toy Cat. The dude makes some very informative videos, and he's really lax about his play style. Like, he doesn't care if he dies or whatever. It's hilarious. Anyway, whatever. Love the guy. But today I was watching a video, well, listening to it as I was working, and he was like, never build your nether portal down low. Well, that's exactly contrary to what the idea I had behind this one, because I'm so sick of spawning into the nether 100 blocks up, and every time you walk up to the edge, you look down, there's a lava lake 100 blocks below you, or you have to work your way down. Okay, so what I did is I went as low as I could in the overworld, built my nether portal, and then it spawned down here. So all I have to do is walk right here, dug down, ooh, just this far right here, and here's my 14 Y coordinate to start my mines. That's where I got all my netherite and stuff, but I really did it for the gravel first. But I did it at 14 because I knew I was going to be netherite hunting while I was down here. Here's my lanterns and stuff. But I don't have to go down very far. It wasn't a very long dig. You can darn near see back up to the top. I hear somebody walking. Hey, fella. There he goes. I mean, do I have a dark spot? Look at this. All right, guys. They're going to be beating on the door up here, so let's go. Keep going. Let's go, Jimothy. Let's see if he beats on the door when he gets up here. Let's see, we're already at the top. We're already at the portal. Come on. I'll let you out. Do you want out? Don't go through the portal. They're trying to push him in, look. But anyway, that's the base tour. I just wanted to show the base and my ideology behind a low portal build to bring you close to your 14Y level to hunt for netherite. I kind of wanted to show off that potato farm. That really, I came up with that idea. I'm sure it's a play on other ideas of potato farms or crop farms or whatever, where you use hungry villagers and they throw to them and you put a hopper in the way. But anyway, putting my trading hall around the field like that creates an infinite potato source. And the iron farm, you don't need a zombie. You don't need to build it way up in the air. You just build your breeder and then build a golem spawner right above it. It works. And let's see here. I mean, I know it's a crazy level, but I'm on day 300. All right, yeah. But, I'd already beat the dragon before I built that mob spawner. I'd already beat the dragon before I moved my guys over to the potato farm and stuff like that. So, I guess day 200. I spent a lot of days up there grinding at the mob farm and stuff like that, So virtually 200 days, and this is the level of OP that I'm at, So, look at this. Look at the XYZ coordinate. Oh, I'm not far from 0, 0. Really. That's 240 and 80. 80 and 240. My base is right by spawn. There's 3 villages. Now, the village closest to mine has a bunch of powdered snow there. All the villagers died of the powdered snow. Killed them all. No saving them. They're gone. But you keep, flying around, and there's 2 more villages there. One of them right near spawn. Then what? The next one. Then the next one. I'm in the third one. 1, 2, 3. I'm in the 4th one away from spawn. But there's a ancient city exposed to the air. I got down to it in my daughter and my PvP battle, which lasted 4 freaking in-game days, maybe 3. She dominated me. I water bucketed down into the ancient city day 1. There you go. All right, gamers. Just wanted to show you the potato farm. Y'all have a good time. Keep gaming out there, okay?